In Grow a Garden, you grow plants, then sell them to make money. But in the latest update, they added a 1% golden goose pet that lays money eggs. Literally every person's dream. So today I'm gonna see if I can go from 0 shekels all the way to 1 trillion using only eggs my goose lays. Now, before I can access my admin mimic and other useful pets and sprays, all of them are locked, and we gotta start from the very beginning to start unlocking them. Now, before I can even start making money from a golden goose, I need to grow this beanstalk. We need to get up there. All right. Now they are looking for flower plants. Like, what is that counted as? Luckily, this account has plenty of flower plants, I guess. Parasol flower, maybe? I'm just gonna plant like a few of these. And then I'm gonna hit a grow all, and if this doesn't count, I'm gonna crash out. I've got my sprinklers as backup as well, just in case we need them. Bunch of these. It has flower in the name. Feed all, 125. Okay, we need 900 to make it grow. What is even a flower plant? I'm thinking about this, and it's just like Rosy Delights, maybe? I feel like this could be the Gigabrain strat that I needed. So I'll place a Grandmaster Sprinkler. We'll hit a grow all, and then this should be huge. Oh, yeah. And if these somehow aren't flowers... I placed a few too many, actually, I think. Like, look, it looks so much like a flower. There's no way. Boom. Feed all. Yes, 296. We're nearly halfway. Okay, if I just keep popping grow alls, we should be able to get there with 2 more. Bear in mind, this is the Robux I'm having to spend just to get up to the place where I have to spend more Robux to get eggs. Because I want every single shekel I make to be from eggs. We're not using any seeds apart from feeding the beanstalk. How is that only 63, by the way? Rosy Delights are like kind of crazy plants, no? I'm gonna plant a sunflower as well. This is one of the biggest Rosy Delights I've ever seen. Plus a sunflower. Wait, no. It switched it! Brother, there's no way. Well, I'll reclaim this, and I'll reclaim a couple of these, and then we have to shovel the rest. Fruit plants is what it's looking for now. What is a fruit? Coconuts? That could be good. All right, I'm gonna try... Wait, coconuts may be a bit risky. I'll do some pear seeds. I've got plenty of these. And I was gonna place a strawberry as well, just to like test. And I believe these are like multi-harvest as well. Yeah, so I can grab all these and then we can just keep refreshing. That's good. Feed all my plants. 609, we're close. 1.5 more grow alls, maybe? Either way, this is a lot of effort just to climb the beanstalk. Oh, it's gonna be close. Bro! There's no way. All right, well, I'm gonna hit 1 more grow all. This is it. This is it for sure. This is gonna be my first time seeing it grow as well, so... Ooh. Oh! Wait, it's an obby? Oh, I do like some parkour. What's this? Claim reward. A small treat. A seed pack! Oh, no way. Wait, it's kind of fun that you have to do an obby to get all the way to the top, and then glowing orbs along the way. A sprout crate. Wait, does that mean we could get the egg from this? Wait, there's no way that jump is possible. The ladders in this game don't ladder. Okay, there we go. Wait, hold on. I missed a glowing thing. 2 godly sprinklers for free. Oh, wait, you can just cheat the parkour. All right, there we go. I've made it to the top. It cost me too much Robux to get here. Hello, Goose. Wait. You're gonna be coming with me very soon. Anyway, Fee-Fi-Fo Farm. What are you selling? He's got a sprout seed pack, which has all the new stuff, and then the sprout egg. Help grow the beanstalk 2 times to unlock by default, or we just spend Robux. Now, to get the golden goose, it's a 1%, so I'm gonna need about 100 eggs. So I'm gonna be here for a little while. Like, high-key, this is gonna take probably one of the longest parts of this. I've managed to buy 91 eggs, but I saw something a little bit worrying. It said beanstalk decays in 1 minute. Does that mean, like, this entire island falls apart, or am I, like, chilling? Well, luckily for me, it doesn't matter, because I have 100 sprout eggs. Now, I'm just gonna start opening them up. Of course, they're like 4 hours as well. Why wouldn't they be? Now, one thing I'm really hoping for is if we could get more than 1 goose, then we have a much better chance to actually cook something here. But knowing my luck, even getting 1 in 100 is a pretty tall task. Like, my luck is cooked, okay? It's not good. I'm just lucky I got a diabolical amount of Robux to spend on this, because I'm probably gonna need it. First 8 eggs. Let's get started. I'm not quite sure what the other pets do, so I guess we'll take a look at the same time while trying to get our goose. I'm getting a herd of cows and a bunny and a...
What is that?
And a thing. What the heck is this? So we got a dairy cow, which has a small chance to give a beanstalk seed. We'll put that to the test because they're all getting sold. Then we got a jackalope and a seedling. So the jackalope is uncommon, thumps its feet, and has a 15% chance to mutate a nearby fruit, applying the sandy mutation. Wait, we can now get sandy without having to wait for a sandstorm. That's actually a really good one. And then this little guy, every 5 minutes swaps mutations between 2 different fruits. Wait, that's actually a really fun pet. I'm gonna keep one of those. All right, 92 eggs left. Nothing in the first 8, but I reckon around egg 72, I'm gonna get something crazy. Okay, next 8 eggs. What am I hoping for here? Apart from the goose. Let me think. Yep, nothing. Just the goose. And for this one, we got a big jackalope, I guess. But this is fine. This is getting us closer and closer to egg 72. After this 8, it's just the next 3. Next 8, we're getting nothing but jackalopes and cows again.
Oh, hey.
Oh, wait, this is new. A piece of stone with a face. The golem. Every 6 minutes goes to the mutation machine and tinkers with it and advances its time by 40 seconds. Oh, so I guess if you want pet mutations, that could be kind of cool. But here we go. Pay attention to this egg right here. That one's the golden goose. It's the golden ticket. I can smell it. All right, here we go. We'll open up the rest of these and then I'll save that one till last. That one's the golden goose. For sure. I'm seeing a lot of cows right now, which does not give me hope at all. But this one... All right, editor, we're gonna have to cut that out. Man, might have to bet some aura or something on some of these next ones. Might be the only way. Next batch, nothing again. Another 8, we're below 50 now, which is very, very worrying, to say the least. Oh yeah, this is looking dire. Oh yeah, this is bad. Surely I don't have to buy another 100 eggs, right? There's no way that's gonna happen, right? I just want to start this video and make my 1 trillion. Full inventory. Bruh. 41 eggs left though. I'm down to 35. This is spooky now. And I might have 7 mil, but I'm gonna like reset my money back down to 0 because this was made from selling pets. These are just sacrifice for the golden goose. Okay, this is not looking good. We're down to 26 eggs already. Nothing in that batch. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. This might be the one. I got a feeling one of these ones is the goose. 1% chat. Bruh. Yes! We actually got one! Wait, we still got 8 more left. Surely we don't get 2, right? That'd be crazy. Okay, final 4, but it doesn't matter because we've got our new pet. And, okay, cool. Now we clear out the entire garden. All right, here it is, the golden goose. Let's see what he does. Every 30 minutes, he'll lay a golden eggplant that starts with the fortune mutation. It can be harvested and mutates like other plants, and selling it may apply the fortune mutation to a fruit in your garden. Well, luckily for me, I ain't got no fruits. This is cooked. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is we're just going to wait the 12 minutes. Though I think if I do this, we can make it go down a bit quicker. Yeah, down to 10 minutes. And we're going to see just what kind of an egg we can get off the bat. Now, using this one little guy right here, we need to make over 100 million, which I'm not sure how easy or difficult this is going to be. But once we break that milestone, we can then add mutation sprays to our eggs. I'm really hoping it lays something valuable. Like if I'm having to wait here a really long time, I'm going to be cooked. Now, some of the later money milestones are really going to help me speed up this process, especially after I've made 10 billion. That one's the good one. Okay, 2 minutes until Kiko's gonna lay the fattest, most gargantuan, ginormous, voluptuous egg the world's ever seen. Now, I'm actually really hopeful that we get something good here because I think the size is gonna determine the value. If it works similar to fruits, it makes sense, right? 11 seconds. We just sped it up by feeding her a toy. Come on, Kiko. We need nothing but a huge egg. Come on, release the beast! Why are you running away? Just do it here. Okay. There ain't no way. It's tiny. Okay, wait. Let's whip out the magnifying glass. This could be better. We might still have a chance here. 14 million. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait to harvest all these because our first milestone is 100 million to get sprays. But there is a chance we could get like wet. There's a chance we could get the shocked mutation as well. So just anything to improve our value. But at this rate, we're going to need 8 more eggs. So this could take a while. 5 seconds left. And then we're going to get egg number 2. We got no mutations in the 10 minutes that was cooking. Let's see. We're going to get another tiny egg. Will I need sprinklers to make these larger? Is that the exact same size? 16 mil. Okay, we've got 30 mil worth of value here. It could be better. Since I can use sprinklers from any point in this challenge, it's not something I can unlock later on. I'm going to place a Grandmaster sprinkler now because not only does it boost the pet's passive, this should be decreased more than normal, but I want to see if it affects the egg size when it hatches or when it plants, I guess. We just got egg number 3. It's the same size. How do I get larger eggs? I mean, this is our largest one, actually. Oh, that adds no value. Egg number 4 is the worst one we've got yet. If we could get wet on at least a couple of these, we could get a bit better value. But right now, we're sitting on about 55 million. So we're more than halfway. Golden Goose laid another egg. Ooh. Oh, this might be our largest one. 19 mil. I feel like they've just been getting larger and larger, apart from this one. But I'm going to pick all of these up now because the mutation chances have been really bad. And then I'm going to sell all of these and see how much we get. 95. We're literally 5 mil away. Okay, the next one that it hatches, then we can get our next milestone in exactly 11 minutes. Okay, this isn't bad. All right, 5 seconds. Whatever I get here, should easily put me over 100 million. At last. Okay, these are all tiny. But there we go. We got the golden egg with the fortune. So this should easily be at least 10 mil. Yep, exactly 11. Which now means we can use mutation sprays. Which pretty much means I can use this bad boy right here. The shocked spray. Give it a 100x multiplier. And then we technically only need like 5 eggs if we can 100x them. Maybe even 3 if we get lucky. But still, we gotta keep on waiting out the 11 minutes. And about 50 minutes later, it's almost been an hour. I've got 5 more eggs. We've actually got kind of a large one here, like 22 million at base. Or I guess it's kind of not base, like it does have fortune. But from this, I can actually try. If we had cloud touched, 24. Let's add verdant, 25. Let's add honey glaze, 27. Let's burn the egg as well, 28. Let's fry it. we got a burnt fried egg. And then let's add shocked. 75 million. That's really not as good as I thought I'd get for that. But I guess we can honey glaze all of these because I have more than enough honey glaze sprays. I don't really want to waste cloud touched on anything else. But I guess I'll go buy some more shocked mutation sprays, I suppose. Like, bro, this milestone, getting to 500 mil with this, it's actually going to be really difficult. I thought the sprays would be like clutch, but I'm probably going to have to wait another hour on my goose, which I don't like. I can't wait until I unlock mimic octopuses later on. When I get those, it's going to be easy mode. I'll grab a chocolate one as well for when we get like a really good egg. But here we go. Should I even use it on this one? Nah, that ain't worth it. But what I will do is, you know what? I'm just going to collect all these eggs. They're kind of small. They're probably not like too worth it realistically. And I will sell my entire inventory for 130 mil. Okay, that did take me an entire hour. So if this goose doesn't lay an egg that's like 10 times the size of it, this is going to take like another 4 hours. And I ain't got time for that. So I'm going to keep on roiding this guy up. Come on. Eat this. It's so tasty. I promise it's not anything dangerous. Much. All right, I went AFK for another hour or so. I decided to go do something productive. So I went to the gym. And ooh, okay, wait. This ain't a mini egg. We've been getting nothing but like mini eggs, but this one here, I don't know how that one came out of that goose. That's all I'm gonna say. So if I add this, honey glazed, verdant, cloud touched, and shocked, 80 mil. I'm not gonna pick this one up this time though. I'm gonna wait because I genuinely thought I'd have better eggs by the time I came back now, which means I'm probably gonna have to leave it for another hour or so again. And the problem is, my egg RNG is terrible. Look at the size of this one. Like, you can still see basically the entire base because of how small it is. Also, this egg, there's an anomaly in this egg. Egg a little sus. Anyway, how long until the next one? 3 minutes. Wait, no. 1 minute 30. Okay. I'm feeling lucky for this next. In fact, I'm going to stay here for this next one. And then if I get nothing good, I'm just going AFK for like 2 or 3 hours. I might have to leave this like overnight even and just come back to like a giant field of eggs that I can just add my sprays to. Honey glaze them all. Oh, the giga egg! Wait, are they getting bigger? 23 mil at base. That one's also really good. If we added all the mutations to this one as well, that'd be like 160 mil just from these 2 eggs, which doesn't put us close to 500k. So I think I'm gonna leave it for another hour, maybe even 2. If I could get like a huge egg, like we really need a big egg, especially if we're gonna make a trillion. Like I haven't even made my first billion yet. So I'll be back in 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot about this game. like I left it on and we've got quite a few eggs now, but they're all tiny. Like this is really not ideal. This one here is like our only decent one still. It's been like 2.5 hours, I think. But what I'm thinking is, since we've unlocked sprays, we might as well use as many shock sprays as possible because realistically, these shock sprays are just the best one by far. Like a 100x multiplier for 199 Robux, I'll take that any day of the week. So we got 5 shocked sprays. Now I'll put a shocked on that, put one on there. That one's decent sized. That one as well. I don't really want to do it on any of the other ones, but I guess I will. And then we'll honey glaze all these. Is there anything else I should add? Maybe a bit of cloud touched as well. All right, now I'm gonna pick all these up and we gotta hope we get over 500 mil. I think there's a high chance we do, especially with all those shock mutations. We've got a lot of golden eggs. I want to sell my inventory. 400 mil! Wait, buying those shock sprays was such a good play. But from that, it says now we unlock the ability to use pets and pet mutations. And there's also a little fine print that I'm seeing here, which I'm not liking. It says no mimics. So I guess we'll get those later on. But for now, getting additional pets is kind of huge. What could be a good pet to like bring to this to like help out? Wait, would the moon cat work with this? Oh, wait. Okay, right. I'm going to put some of my sprays away for now because we're going to be able to get things like disco or attempt to get disco. And then there's also zombified from the zombie chickens. And if I got lucky, there's the lobster a thermidor as well. Wait, I've got an even better idea. Since I've unlocked the ability to use pets, I can place down these. Because there is an insanely OP pet, a Nihon Zaru. And I've got my Sun Wukong one as well. And they're going to bathe in these hot springs. As long as you have a hot spring in your garden, this pet bathes in it and boosts all pets' passives by a small percentage. Is it buffing the time or is it buffing like the ability to make eggs? I don't know. But if I can find like 5 more Nihon Zarus, we're eating good. But instead of maybe 5 more for now, we'll test it with just 2. And then I'm going to place some disco bees, a lobster thermidor. I'm just going to get like all the pets in here ready. And we'll get another chicken zombie. Because the thing with these pets is they have like a crazy long cooldown. Yeah, 13 minutes for every like attempt at disco, which is mid. So when Kiko like plops out a little egg every 10 minutes, then like hopefully we'll get a chance of getting a good mutation. But now it's like, this is time to make money. We're actually going to start cooking now. Here we go. First egg with a Nihon Zaru boost. Let's see if it actually does anything. Ooh, wait, that's not bad. And then we got 10 minutes on disco attempts, 20 minutes on zombified, and then 11 minutes on the lobster mutation. But because I've still got sprays, like once we get decent things like disco and stuff like that on an egg, we can then add shocked and like really make one egg like crazy value to get all the way through the next threshold. But for that, we're gonna need a good egg. I'm really thinking it's a good idea after I get like the disco procs to actually try and find like 5 more Nihon Zarus to try and get like a big egg. I think that's like my best bet. Just boost the passive of the goose. Use my 500 mil unlock to just purely feed the goose the good. You know, make it like as good as possible. Okay, 52 seconds till our bees actually start cooking. But it is only a 25% chance. I'm known to lose these. But what I'm thinking is if I lose both of these, I'm just gonna get like a Nihon Zaru army. Like that's genuinely what I'm gonna do. Just because like this egg being this much larger by like the first egg, it can't be a coincidence, right? Like the egg's almost taller than the goose. Okay, disco, come on. It failed. No. We got another attempt though. Yes! Disco Fortune Golden Egg. And then if we add the shocked spray to that as well, which I don't have right now, I'll have to go buy some more after, but that's perfect. Now we're talking. We've got the monkey army. And with all of these, it's still every 12 minutes 30. So I'm a little bit confused. If I use a toy, it goes down to 1040. Okay, I guess we'll just wait to see the next egg. Like, will it just make the egg bigger? Genuinely, if I've like placed all these down and the next egg that comes out is miniature, I will alt F4. One fun thing I'm going to do this time as well, I ain't going to look at the value of this. This magnifying glass, it's being put in the inventory, stored away. Now, one cool thing is this Nihon Zaru has Tranquil, which means every 25 minutes, a nearby fruit finds inner peace applying the Tranquil mutation, which is like a 20x multiplier or something, which I will happily take. We failed Windstruck, and Frozen, but it's fine. We've got Disco. That's the main one that I needed. Brother, there's no way. You've got 7 monkeys buffing you, and you lay this. It was actually a sick joke. Now, that one could be an anomaly, though. I'm just gonna wait. There's still a chance. And the good thing is, as well, is the new seedling is actually really good if we happen to get an even better egg than this, because it swaps 2 plants mutations randomly, right? So I could swap the Disco onto a better egg. All we gotta do is just wait. No. We don't just wait. How am I so stupid? We're gonna pick up this little monkey here, and I'm gonna place a T-Rex, because what this guy will do is every 15 minutes, it will devour a mutation and spread it to different fruits in the garden, right? But these eggs apparently act like fruits, I believe. It can be harvested and mutated like any other plants, right? So this should work, and we should be able to move Disco to all the other ones. I might be the most giga-brain individual ever created. If this works, we're gonna be eating good, spreading Disco on everything. Let's try and get something from the lobster. I think the lobster will be a good one to get. We just gotta hope we get lucky. Next egg. There's no way. Are these Nihon Zarus even doing anything? Well, either way, I think we're gonna have to wait a little while. I genuinely might just leave it like 2 hours again, see how many eggs we can get cooking. We should have like over 12 eggs if I leave it 2 hours. So you know what? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. And hopefully I come back to a giga egg, something larger than this one. I think this has worked. This is looking real good. So let's see. We've got Disco Frozen Fortune Molten Golden Egg. Oh wait, has the T-Rex moved? Wait, all of these eggs are molten. This one got meteor. Wait, that one's on for something crazy right there. If I get my sprays, I'm gonna add fried to this one, and then we'll add honey glaze to these 2 as well. And then I want to go get shocked because the 100x on top of meteoric means that this could go crazy. We might just be able to get over 1 billion with one of these eggs, which would be super nice because then that means we can like save one of them. So let's add it on this shocked one here. I'm gonna pick this up. How much is this egg worth? This is 131. That's not as much as I thought it'd be. I guess I can sell it. Though we're at 776 million. So if I pick up all these other molten ones, I think there's a pretty high chance, I'm going to ignore this one, that this gets us over 1 billion. I want to sell my inventory. The golden egg you sold applied fortune, but most importantly, We're only just over 1 million. Literally, one of those eggs was like the final thing we needed. But from that, we've now unlocked the ability to use the butterfly, which I definitely don't want to do on this one just yet because it's got meteoric. I definitely want to T-Rex that across. So now we just need to wait for more eggs, more mutations to spread, and then we can start using our new butterfly to turn them into rainbow. What I could do is when we get a new egg, I could use the seedling to swap this around with a different egg, and then we could turn it rainbow. That could be a play, actually. How long have I got till my goose goes crazy again? 10 minutes? Okay, while that's waiting, let's grab a couple of disco bees again, and we'll just fill up our garden with these. I feel like this pet is just like the best pet I could use. Every 12 minutes, it has a 30% chance on this one. I like those odds. Wait, is that the Nihon Zaros actually doing something? I feel like it is. Yeah, 21 and 11.25. Wait, the Nihon Zaros are actually working. I didn't think they were like properly working. This is perfect. Now, unfortunately for me though, our next mutation limit we gotta get to is 10 billion. But once we unlock this next one, it is going to be so useful for speeding up our entire process and should help us get to 100 billion much faster. Because right now, having only one goose technically it's just too slow. It's not good enough. Tried to apply frozen but failed. All right, we need to just do a little bit of mining off camera. I need this field to have like 20 golden eggs in it. So I might leave it overnight. In fact, you know what? Let's do that. I'll be back in like 6 hours after I've had a sleep because it's getting late right now. The update came out like literally earlier on this afternoon and I've just been growing eggs. So this 6 hours is going to be like the snap of my fingers for you guys. Right, it's the middle of the night and I've been leaving this for about 4 hours and... When did this bad boy spawn in? We got a giga egg. How did you lay that? But luckily my T-Rex has actually been cooking by the looks of things. I also placed my other kitsune thingy in here for a little bit. And it seems like we got corrupt chakra on a couple things, which is nice. Like I see it over there. Yep. Now the main thing I want to do is I want to put one more mutation on this, like honey glaze, and then we can turn that rainbow. My main current objective is literally just leave this running now for another 3 or 4 hours when I go back to sleep. But if we can get like most of these rainbow, we should be able to make good money and it won't affect this one here. This one here is going to be like my mutation thing that my T-Rex can just like spread around to every other egg. It has ceramic, meteoric, molten. It's got some good mutations. I also managed to get tranquil because I have the tranquil Nihon Zaru guy over there. But one thing I want to do is how much is this egg worth right now? 191 million. Not that good, realistically. So if we can make this rainbow, we're going to be eating good. All right, my butterfly has put in work. As you can see, a lot of these eggs are now rainbow instead of fortune. And I think the difference in value is actually crazy, right? So if we take a look, magnifying this rainbow egg is 22 mil. And then this one here is like literally half the price. I also got another large egg, which I kind of didn't even process until right now. This rainbow egg is 23 billion, which is crazy good. It's also like exactly what we need. But the question is is this one over 10 bill? This one is 274 million. Okay, if we could get some more mutations moved across with the T-Rex onto this one, or maybe, wait, if I just add shocked, that might be good enough. Hold on. Oh, it had to be the gnome guy, of course. Okay, let's buy a couple more shocked sprays. Here we go. This is my Giga Brain play. The sooner I can get to 100 billion, the better. The more we can start making money. So if I rainbow this, so if I shock that, 13 billion. All right, and then we can pick up this guy, I think. Do I need the harvest tool? Why can't I not pick this up? Oh no. All right, you know what? I might have to pick up some of these small ones. I can't pick it up. It's got too many other eggs in here. I got it. Why was that so difficult to get? Rainbow wet shocked golden egg. All right, I'll sell my entire inventory. And this should easily put me over 10 billion shekels. Perfect. We still got like 90% of our garden left. But for reaching 10 billion shekels, we now unlock the ability to use mimic octopuses. But only the regular ones, because at 100 billion, we get something crazy. An admin-only pet. The first thing I want to do with these mimics is we'll place the rainbow one. We'll place some of these other ones. Now, what we can do is we can just get rid of these Nihon Zarus. They're kind of just taking up space. And what I want to do is just farm eggs. I think that's just my best bet. We've got some good mutations we could move across if it copies the T-Rex. I've also got the butterfly in here still as well, which I'm actually going to take out for now. We'll come back to the butterfly. But now if we just wait, I want there to be eggs everywhere in this garden. Because if I want to get to 100 bill, I want to save this one until I know for sure I can use it to get to 100 bill. Oh, it has been a while. But as you can see, I've got a bit of a forest of eggs going on. We've got tons of mutations on these because my mimics have been cooking. This one here is worth 30 billion shekels now, which like the sooner I can get this one above this, the better. Like I'm just having my mimics copy the T-Rex or disco bees to try and just keep spreading mutations. I just want to get I want to get meteoric on this thing ideally. I'm not sure what other mutations I could really go for. Maybe I try and get a zombified. That could be good. But this egg is like my saving grace. It's like the only thing that I'm going to use to get to 100 billion. We just failed disco first try. That's not ideal because as soon as we get 100 billion, I get the admin mimic. So even if it takes like harvesting every single egg from this garden and starting again, I can do that with the admin mimic. Because then I can just start laying eggs every 15 seconds. That is going to be crazy. Is there any sprays that I could add to this? Nothing that'll make it like crazy value, unfortunately. This is tough. This is real tough. I just gotta keep waiting for a little bit. I could bring in an alt account and set up a raccoon to steal this egg a few times. Wait, that could be an idea. That might even be my best idea. In fact, this egg here is 1 billion. All these rainbow eggs here are probably like 1 billion each. So maybe we bring out the butterfly again and we start farming more rainbows, because the more rainbows we have, the more 1 billion plus eggs we have. So I guess you guys will see me when I've probably got even more eggs than this, but most should be rainbow. We're gonna take like 3 or 4 hours again. All right, when I tell you I have put my all into this, I'm not kidding. It's been 2 hours, but we've got a lot of rainbow eggs now. We've still got some default ones, but like, that's just because the goose thingy was like, I had him in the garden before. He was laying eggs, but look at how many rainbows we've got now. Now, each rainbow is about 2 billion with all these mutations. A lot of these don't have mutations, but what I want to do now is have my mimics copy the T-Rex to like spread a bunch of these mutations across, and then I'm gonna harvest every single egg in this garden to try and get over 100 billion. But it's gonna be close because there's definitely not 100 eggs here. I'm gonna need to get disco or zombified like I'm trying to get here on this big egg here. If we can get that, there is a chance, but it's still just a waiting game. Surprise, surprise. Also, the chance of getting a big egg is really slim, as you can tell. Like, I've hardly got anything. Anyway, what do we need? We need some more lobsters for sure. And now the waiting game continues again. I'll be back when these rainbow eggs have some decent mutations. Do I just risk it? It's been so long. Each of these is about like 1 to 2 billion. You know what? I'm picking them all up. This has surely got to get me over 100 billion, right? There's no way. Like, this one has molten. That one there had zombified. That one's not rainbow, but it's fine. Each of these is 2 bill. This one has zombified. Wait, this one's gonna be crazy. We got a sandy golden egg. Nice. Do I take the giga egg? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna sell all of these ones first. We're gonna see what we've made from all of these. Some of these aren't golden, so we might not get the 100 billion. I want to sell my inventory, please. We got 89 billion, but we only just got over. Wait, this is big. I can save my giga egg. Yes. I've got so many good mutations on this already. Okay, this is perfect. But what this means is now that we're over 100 billion, we now get access to the admin mimic. And I've been holding myself back. Oh, he's so good. Give him a pet boost. Every 15 seconds, he's going to copy an ability. What is it? What do we need? You know what we need? We need disco. We also didn't get Sandy. So the brand new... What's it called? The jackalope. We're going to need him so we can add the Sandy mutation. We got disco first try. It's 50 billion. Okay, this is good. This is real good. I want to make this at least 100 billion, and then we can start duplicating it with kitsunes. I'm going to then place the spaghetti sloth since we got disco. I'm also going to need a scarlet macaw as well so we can get verdant. These regular mimics, they're useless now. I don't need them. Okay, we've got pasta on our golden egg. I did not think I'd be seeing that. We've already got tempestuous. We've got the bloodlit. We've got frozen, moonlit, tranquil, fortune. There's a lot of stuff I need to move across still. We had meatball. Okay, now we just need the sauce, and then we get the spaghetti mutation, which is all according to plan. Now, while this is trying to cook pasta, I've got an idea. I've heard of a new mutation that you can get up there, but I don't know if it's any good, so you guys will have to let me know if it's any good. Oh, there we go. We got spaghetti. That was actually really quick. And now I want to add the jackalope, because this new guy adds Sandy mutation, which is really good. We failed Sandy, that's fine. But Sandy and Molten should combine to make ceramic, I think. But we're still only halfway. We failed Sandy again. What is the chance? Oh, it's only a 17% chance. That's actually kind of bad. Wait, I need one of the sunbeam thingies. Where is it? Tanning mirror. We could get paradisal. This could be huge. We'll place 2 of them there, and then hopefully we can get sun-dried. Oh, there we go. We got Sandy. Nice. Which turned into... Oh, wait, it's not ceramic yet. Okay. Well, ignore what I was saying then. Let's try and get verdant. No way. We got sun-dried. We're about to get paradisal. Oh, this is big. Come on, come on. Give me verdant first try. Yes. Yes. 64 billion. We're actually cooking. We're actually cooking. Let's get oil. Oil's like kind of a small mutation, but I'll take it. There we go. We've got an oily egg. Now we'll place queen bee to get pollinated. And then while that's going, I'm going to get my fried mutation spray and my burnt mutation spray, which means 68 billion. This is going really well. Let's also get cloud touched. I've got 3 more sprays of that, so we can use that. 69 billion, we got pollinated. Next up, we need zombified. And then I've got a little strategy that I'm gonna have to use the golden goose for at the end. Come on, Mimic, give us zombified first try. What's the percent? It's 22, that's not bad. Oh, we failed. Bruh, we keep failing zombified, that's not ideal. Zombified, we're at 72 bill. And then now we're gonna go for meteoric. We've already got molten from the lobster, but we need the 10% meteoric chance. Or actually, with the 3 Nihon Zarus, it's 11%, which is still cooked. Oh, we got it fast. It's now 89 billion, this is perfect. Now I'm gonna place the corrupted kitsune because I need corrupt foxfire chakra. But while that's doing that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place a golden goose because we need 1 singular egg. Also, I've got a feeling like this isn't gonna go over 100 bill. I don't know if I've got the mutations for this. Like, what am I missing? I guess I'm missing honey glaze, but I don't think it's gonna do much. Oh, I guess it got it up to 90. All right, there's an egg, which we'll apply shock to, and then place a Raiju. Wait, I need to favorite tool this. Oh, if the Mimic ate that by accident, that'd be bad. Oh, aromatic. I actually forgot about that one. 90.4 billion. Now I need you to eat this and give this static. There we go. 91 bill. I think this is like literally one of the best things we can do. I'm looking through my pets. I'm not seeing anything that's going to help me here. The only thing that I could possibly get that might help is corrupt foxfire, but getting that is like such a low chance. It's really difficult. So I think maybe we just start duplicating this. I mean, since I can use this admin mimic, I might as well just trade it across to another account along with this raccoon. And then if we just keep stealing this egg over and over, we'll be rich. There we go. I got the setup done. We've got the mimic, we've got the raccoon, so we should just keep stealing the golden egg. And since it's 90 billion, we're gonna need about 11 of these things. There we go. We got one. How do I know which one's the egg? Is this the egg? It's just invisible. Nice. Wait, what is going on with my screen over there? Wait, this is actually the egg, but it's just like fully bugged. How much is this worth? Yeah, what? There we go. An entire hotbar of that golden egg, which if I just come over here and trade it across to my... Where's my main? He was swallowed by the mimic. Come over here. We got to trade them across. All right. I've duplicated the egg a bunch of times and it's still invisible. But to make sure that I get over the amount, I'm picking it up. The final golden egg. It might look like I'm trying to shake somebody's hand right now, but I promise you I have an egg in my hand. Now, if we come over here, how much is this worth? It's 91 billion. So if I've done my maths correct and I sell my inventory, more than enough. 1.2 trillion shekels without selling a single seed. We did all of that with just eggs. And now I can go sleep.